Every single night, you make a decision that shapes your health more than your diet, more than your workouts, and more than most supplements you will ever take. That decision is not when you sleep. It's how you sleep. The position you collapse into at night determines how efficiently your brain flushes out toxic waste. It determines whether your airway stays open or collapses. It determines whether your spine decompresses or slowly warps over time. And the wild part? Most people never think about it. They blame fatigue on stress. They blame back pain on age. They blame brain fog on motivation. But the problem is happening silently. For 8 hours, every single night. Tonight, we're decoding what your sleeping position says about your body and what it's quietly doing to it. Sleep is not rest. Sleep is maintenance. When you fall asleep, your body switches modes. Your muscles relax. Your nervous system shifts. And your brain enters one of the most important cleaning cycles of your entire life. During deep sleep, your brain literally shrinks by a few percent. Not damage, design. That shrinkage creates space for cerebrospinal fluid to rush through brain tissue, washing away metabolic waste, proteins that build up during the day. Meanwhile, your spine decompresses. Your discs rehydrate. Your heart changes how it pumps blood. But here's the catch. All of this depends on gravity. Your sleep position controls how gravity interacts with your airway, your spine, your organs, and your brain. Wrong angle? Systems fail. Right angle? Repair happens efficiently. Roughly 40% of humans instinctively curl into the fetal position. Knees tucked, head bowed, body folded inward. This is the oldest sleep posture we have. In evolutionary terms, curling up protects your vital organs, heart, lungs, abdomen. It conserves heat. It reduces exposed surface area. Your nervous system reads this position as safety, which is exactly why stressed people, anxious people, and emotionally overloaded people often default to it. But biology doesn't care how safe you feel. It cares how well systems function. When the fetal position becomes too tight, problems start stacking up. Chin pressed into chest? That restricts airflow. Knees pulled too high? That locks the hips and compresses the lower spine. Breathing becomes shallow. Oxygen delivery drops. Muscles stay partially contracted all night. Over years, this contributes to hip stiffness, knee inflammation, and early joint degeneration. But here's the key distinction. The fetal position isn't bad. A tight fetal position is. A loose fetal posture keeps the airway open, reduces snoring, and supports spinal curves. One small change, a pillow between the knees, can completely change the biomechanical outcome. Side sleeping, especially in a log-like posture, is where brain health shines. Research shows that side sleeping improves the efficiency of glymphatic flow, the brain's waste removal system. Think of it like tilting a sink so the drain works faster. Waste proteins like beta amyloid are cleared more effectively when gravity assists the process. This is why long-term side sleepers show lower risk. Markers for neurodegenerative diseases. It's not magic. It's physics. Your brain is literally being pressure washed while you sleep, but gravity never gives without taking. When you sleep on your side, one shoulder bears the majority of your body weight for hours. Blood flow decreases. Nerves compress. Tingling and numbness appear. That dead arm feeling in the morning? That's your nervous system reminding you it was under siege. And then there's your face. Night after night of pressing skin into fabric creates mechanical creases. Sleep lines that eventually become permanent wrinkles. Brain health improves. Skin quality pays the price. Side sleeping is not a single category. Which side you choose matters more than most people realize. Your stomach is curved and positioned slightly left. When you sleep on your right side, gravity pulls acid upward toward the esophagus. That leads to reflux, inflammation, and disrupted sleep. Left side sleeping reverses the equation. Gravity keeps acid down. Digestion improves. Heartburn decreases. If you suffer from acid reflux and sleep on your right side, you're fighting anatomy. And anatomy always wins. Back sleeping offers near-perfect spinal alignment. Head, neck, and spine rest in neutral. Pressure distributes evenly. Discs decompress naturally. For people with chronic back pain, this position can be life-changing. But it comes with a serious downside, the airway. Gravity pulls the tongue backward. Soft tissues collapse. Snoring intensifies. For people with sleep apnea, back sleeping dramatically increases breathing interruptions. The starfish variation spreads heat efficiently and relieves shoulder pressure. But arms overhead can compress the ulnar nerve, causing finger numbness. Perfect spine, compromised breathing. Stomach sleeping eliminates snoring almost entirely. Gravity pulls the tongue forward. The airway stays open. That's why desperate snorers often end up here. But the mechanical cost is enormous. Neck rotation for hours strains cervical joints. Lower back hyperextends. Spinal discs twist under load. Over time, this position accelerates neck degeneration, lower back pain, and facial asymmetry. It feels good short-term. It damages quietly long-term. There is no universally perfect sleep position. Your body chooses the one that reduces immediate discomfort, not long-term damage. But awareness gives you leverage. You don't need to change everything. You need to optimize what you already do. Side sleeper? Support your joints. Back sleeper? Protect your airway. Stomach sleeper? Reduce neck rotation. Sleep is not passive. It's one of the most biologically active states you enter. If you're spending a third of your life there, make it work for you. So tell me, how do you sleep?